For some people, they wanted to breastfeed, but for whatever reason, they weren't able to. And so when they find that there is support and there's network and there's sisterhood, they are attracted to that like moths to flames. And I love that.
Breastfeeding is really helpful for your baby. We're talking about decreasing things like diabetes, asthma, eczema.
Mother's breast milk prevents infection.
It can decrease a mother's likelihood of developing reproductive cancers.
It's an essential part of bonding.
I tell moms to pay attention to the baby as the baby strokes the mother's face.
I'm a strong believer in the power of our bodies to nourish our babies.
All of those different things, and feeding your baby can do it. I know you don't believe me yet, but you will.
The African American Breastfeeding Alliance represents this safety net.
We're lactation consultants, and that is our mission and our passion.
For moms who are pregnant and considering breastfeeding, there are support groups where people can mingle. And those support groups provide a wealth of information as to the benefits, the ease of breastfeeding. Then there's classes. There's Breastfeeding 101 class where mothers can understand just the beginning function of human lactation.
And then we do one-on-one support. I like to call ourselves, we're like the Siri of breastfeeding. You know, you could be like, hey Siri, how do I latch on? You know, so you could be like, hey AABA, how do I latch on? And we're there.
For a struggling mom and a baby that needs to eat, they may have been told, the clinic's not open this weekend, you can come back on Monday. And that doesn't work.
I don't think that I would have made it this far had it not been for their support.
We go to their homes at 2 o'clock in the morning and help them latch a baby. So we're really filling in the gaps that those challenges and barriers are creating from prenatal all the way to postpartum and early parenting.
In Wisconsin, we have Black babies who are dying at 2 to 3 times higher rates than white babies before their first birthday. The reason that we're seeing these disparities is multifactorial. But one of the things that we do know to have the healthiest, strongest start for that first year of life is to have mother's breast milk.
Currently, in Wisconsin, we have one of the greatest disparities in breastfeeding rates among African American communities. We've seen a great disparity either in the lack of quality of care or a more nuanced approach to really support Black families to breastfeed.
I believe everything was rushed and they wanted to just like get me out the hospital as soon as possible. They didn't really respect the fact that I wanted to breastfeed. They were really pushing, oh, just give her formula.
One common theme we're hearing is that Black women aren't listened to, and so that makes it very challenging to have your needs met.
The African American Breastfeeding Alliance has been a great partner to Access. They meet a need that often isn't met in the healthcare environment, and that is they understand the community, they share lived experiences with the people that they serve, and really they are expert at getting people engaged in their health and the health of their children.
The African American Breastfeeding Alliance was created by Ms. Hershey and Ms. Doris almost 15 years ago.
And they noticed that Black women were not breastfeeding at the levels that they felt was necessary for babies to really thrive. There was not anything that really provided support and education.
And we found out that if you choose people from that community and provide information to them, they can go back and better explain to the people in the community about what's going on, how it works. They know your life.
Well, I would like to think Brown responds well to Brown. There's no false pretenses. AABA, they're amazing.
I love that we are so accessible to our community.
I think the most rewarding piece is that our work is very intergenerational and we're touching multiple lives. And we know that that has ripple effects across our community.
It's been nothing but love and respect and support.
There is certainly a demand for the work that they do.
I really recommend them and they're amazing.
It's this mutual sense of we all are in this together and that we all see the problem, we see solutions, and we see the beauty in this continuum of life.